Hey, how's it going, guys? So today I'm gonna review a little bit how to tune up and build your car for PI class, which is S class 800, the maximum on this. What I really want to focus on here is what is the non-negotiable upgrades which make your car handle a little bit better, and how to set those upgrades from a very bone stock car and work your way upwards. Some cars require more upgrades than others to feel good. Some are straight out the box pretty fast. This Lamborghini Huracan STO is a little bit understeery, straight out of the factory, so it needs some tires. I just fitted fatter tires, but ultimately depends on the track. You would go for a full race compound. So I went for the full width because I felt like the car was not getting the grip it needed. Also, I have a little bit of a balance left. I'll add some more power since we're going to Spa-Francorchamps, and we'll see what happens. I think it should do okay. The avatars are at the maximum difficulty, and I think it should be an interesting race. I've raced a couple races on this series already, so I kind of know the opponents. Yeah, let's have a look if I've made any improvement. For the most part, the car comes with a little bit of high tire pressures, so you probably want to drive that down to 2.1, 2.2, depends where the engine is located. You just want to run a little bit of a lower pressure where the engine is located, and a bit of a notch higher. Example, just so you see, difficulty is at the maximum. Car setup. So these are the tire pressures, as I was saying earlier. They're coming very high. These are rear engine, mid-engine, rear, towards the rear orientated weight distribution, and I'll go to just 2.2. I can't regulate anything else so far because the car is pretty fresh. Let's get a little bit more downforce in the rear, but careful with that, because if you add too much downforce in the rear, then the nose won't stick. I like to run very high brake pressures because when you initiate the braking, you get a very fast bite point, and 52% of the front is a good setup for me. Force feedback scale, I think I like it a little bit lower on the racier cars, and a little bit shorter as well. I like a light wheel, not a very heavy wheel on the race car, yeah, ish type. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm gonna skip the practice as I usually do, because I feel like it's totally pointless because we know the track pretty well. I run I run no assists, so no ABS, no traction control, nothing. I run a brake line because I keep changing cars and I don't feel like memorizing the braking points. Is just too much effort. I'm a little bit lazy that way, but it happens after so many Forza Motorsports. You just get tired. Maybe if I join a series or something, I'll take it off, because I get to know the car a little bit better and all the tracks that we're going to be racing at, and memorize it. On Assetto Corsa, I take it off because they're mostly GT3 cars, so you kind of get the grasp, the braking point, high speed around 130, low speed 100, and less meter mark. Right, let's go race. I'm gonna put myself in third because I don't feel like playing with the avatars very much. I don't feel like they're fun enough to engage with. So I just want to get the season over with and just get the points in the car and go straight to the top, ready for the multiplayer. Hopefully there's a nice series that comes in. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Let me know if I'm talking a lot. Sometimes I talk very little. I also run normal steering, not sim steering. I feel like the sim steering is just very marginal in terms of what the hell. Very it doesn't give you much of an opportunity to save the car, which you would normally have in a real car, because you get to actually feel where the car is going or what is about to do. So yeah. Big brake lock up there, got rear-ended for good measure. Try to get some pressure into those tires. The audio in this game for the engine sounds is not good at all. I don't know why they're saying that they fixed it or did something, but I feel like they've done nothing. Doesn't sound good. So understeer the nose of this car. It needs race tires. Just waiting nice and easy that the front does the job so I can put the power down. Downhill braking, get rear-ended again just for fun. Open up, take as much of the track as possible, lift the throttle and put it back in right away. That's it. Right on the limit there. Okay, I was braking very early there. Let's try to get a fast lap in. It's not gonna help. What I'll do is I'll run through the changes I'm gonna do to the car after this race based on what I feel. And it's pretty much on all the cars. I've noticed that you kind of make the same improvements on all the cars. It's not like you're doing anything very much different. Ultimately, you're looking at the track. There's a high-speed track, so you're probably always then you're probably always looking for a more power output rather than grip. But I like my cars to have grip. I hate those stupidly fast cars on a straight line and they don't corner. You have to like go super slow, which for me is not fun. I like to push the grip levels. I feel that's where the fun is at. This is borderline. I will be fitting race tires on the car though. I think it needs it. Short shift through the downhill. It helps to stabilize the car a little bit. So marginal, the grip level. It's like 2 degrees. If I put any more lock, it just goes straight. Helps with the short shifts though, for some reason. It's only front wheel drive, remember there's the STO. I thought it was all wheel drive when I first started driving, and I was not really gauging it properly. Better. The rear end just did not want to comply there. And that's it. fairly easy. I was lapping quite a lot quicker than everybody else. That's as hard as it gets. I guess if you start further down the pack, it's more difficult to get to the top. And most of the times you lose so much time messing around with the pack that you don't win. And I just don't like not being able to win. So I'd just rather race on my own and just perfect my own lap times and kind of do like a little track day event. I get beaten sometimes. I notice that if I get passed on the first couple of laps or corners, they check out on me, which is incredible because the minute you're ahead of them, they just don't pass you. So there's not a lot of fun with these avatars, to be honest. And they spoke so highly about them, which was a little bit of a disappointment. But so anyway, I noticed the car now that has enough power. It just needs a little bit more grip. The best way I can achieve that is by putting race compound, but I'm not sure if I can afford it yet. I have 2,500 available and I need that much. So let's remove everything and see what happens. I still have so much use. I don't get it. 1,700. All right. I literally don't have the funds. Let's just exit without saving. Let's just fuck it. Add more power. What could I do here? I feel like the springs were okay. Yeah, it's just they're so expensive, those tires, that by the time you actually unlock the tires, your car is really not very compliant. It's just like, fuck, let's just add more power. So annoying. But no, that's not even it. Alright, let's just continue. Let's just save up. So weird. I don't like the way they structured the game at all with these upgrades. Anyway, that's it. I'm sure you don't want to watch another one of those races. Thank you for tuning in and give it a smash subscribe.